What's going on, guys? Today it's Tbot and we're back with hopefully an updated Tbot tutorial that won't expire anytime soon. Because we just did this like major changes to Tbot and we need to explain some stuff. Anyways, so we're just gonna make this as a completely new Tbot tutorial. Do not refer to the last Tbot tutorial from now on, okay? We'll make sure this is the newly updated one. We're gonna go through a bunch of stuff. It's gonna have timestamps, so that you guys can just skip to whatever you want to. But we're gonna start off with decks, okay? So Tbot has pretty much Tbot doesn't have every single deck, but that's a good chunk of a bunch of decks, right? Like this has every single budget deck. As good budget decks. Probably the best budget decks in town. Like that's the best budget decks for each hero in town. Yeah, it's the best budget decks for every hero in town. And the way you can access the budget decks is you do budget and then the hero initials. Or you can do, I think I've made it so budget ZMAC, budget 1, and I haven't made budget ZMAC work, but we'll add that onto the list of aliases. But most of the time you just do budget shit and then the hero initials, okay? Budget, yes. If you don't know what one of the hero initials are, then you can go to help, and then this shows you pretty much all of the hero initials except for this one. Beta carotene is BC and Citron CT, but it shows you all of the hero initials from there. And then Giganticus is HG, Siblings is SB, and yeah, so it will show you all of the hero initials there in case you don't know them. But yeah, and then so that's all the budget decks. But Tbot has more than just budget decks. Tbot also has a lot of other decks. For example, Tbot has space doors. Tbot has space doors. Tbot has Pvzh Smash. Tbot has Pvzh Smash. Tbot has OTK Trickster. Tbot has pretty much a lot of decks, and the way to access the deck is you do add Tbot and then type the deck name. You do add Tbot, then you type the deck name you're looking for. If you don't know the deck that you're looking for, there was a couple of things that you can do. So you can either go through the help command, right? Go through the help command, pick out the hero category, and then let's say looking for CC decks. Go to the CC category and you'd be like, oh, what is Life Could Be Dream? You see what that deck is, right? Life. Oh yeah, by the way, Tbot works with spaces, so you can put it kind of space out the command like that. Now you can space out the command like that if you wanted to help prevent mistypes, but of course if you mistype something it's still gonna mess it up because that's not even possible. Well, that's why I wanted to calculate every single possible mistype that people could do, which is just not gonna happen. Okay, so if you want to space out the command, that's fine. But anyways, as every single deck, if you don't know how to find a deck, you can go through the help command and find the deck name there. But you can also just as equally do help and then the hero initials. So this will give you all of the CC decks. The interesting thing about the help hero initial commands is that instead of typing each and every single command, like you would if the help command if you was looking through every single deck. You can instead just scroll through all of the decks, all of this Captain Whisper decks that we have in Tbot, which is really helpful in a lot of cases, and it just prevents you having to spam the channel. Right? You just send this one help CC button that shows you every single Captain Whisper deck. So that's the second option. So help command, help hero initials, or the final command, the final option, which it's not really too useful here, but deck search, it allows you to search a deck that has a name in. So you type in like something here. So let's do OTK. So I type in OTK, it comes up with all the decks that have those 3 letters in them, right? Have those 3 letters in it, OTK. So basically what that does is it allows you to search for deck, you know, what specific letters on the deck name. That's pretty much what deck search does. But overall, I think the help command and the help hero initials are definitely better than it. The help hero initials is probably the best way to find decks for Pacific Hero. And deck search is probably the least useful one. Probably. And so every single deck has been created by somebody. Like Combos. Every deck has been created by some deck builder. And if you want to be able to view the decks like if you want to view all of Dazzy's decks, all of Susie's decks, you could do @Tbot and then the deck creator's name, so Sushi. And that'll come up with every single deck Sushi has made, which Sushi has made 41 total decks in Tbot. And Sushi is actually the largest deck creator, yeah. Sushi has the most decks stored in Tbot, okay? Sushi has the most decks stored in Tbot with Sort coming in second, okay? But now the deck builder commands are very similar to the help command, so it lists out the commands. But you can also scroll through them, but I don't know who's trying to like scroll through all of Sushi's. I mean, I did it once just to test this command worked. But otherwise, I don't know who's trying to scroll through every single one of Sushi's decks. So when the help commands kind of gets large like this, I feel like that's when you would, you know, just do @Tbot and then the name of the deck, right? When the help command gets as large as that, I feel like that's just when you'd just do @Tbot and then the name of the deck, because nobody is wanting to search through all of that. Right. So the help command and the deck build commands, when you @Tbot, it's when you type the command from the help command, it's just only needed when you want to look at like one specific deck from now. If you want to look at multiple decks, you can just use the buttons, okay? You can just use the buttons. They've been tested multiple times, maybe. They work. The buttons, they work. So I've tested them multiple times, okay? So the buttons work, they're good. I've tested them plenty of times, okay? The buttons work. And they'll actually help, okay, to help people just score through the decks. Now you might be wondering, how do I suggest a deck to Tbot? So, the way you suggest your own deck to Tbot is by doing @Tbot deck add, right? And then you can click on just new deck, type in your deck name. Do not put test like I am. The hero name must be the same as this tab, as the same as the hero is listed in here. So if you're gonna submit a Sichuan deck, it has to be Sichuan/BC. It's missing a Soul Flare deck, it has to be Soul Flare with that space there. Spinning a Nightcap deck has to be Nightcap. Okay. So we're gonna say all hero is Soul Flare, right? And then we're gonna say all deck costs best. Wait, this is the way you guys should list it. You don't have to put description, but it's fine. So say test, and then deck, and then we should do aliases, which, aliases are additional names for deck, so we'll say, T, test, yeah, switch this up, but anyways, those are the additional names for your deck, like, it's like how OTK tricks, how when we do OTK-T, that's for OTK Trickstore, but we also do OTK Trickstore. Alex. Because OTK Trickstore here is the main name, and this is one of the aliases, okay? That's how aliases work, basically. And the creator's name, you can put whoever made the deck. If you want to put inspired by, you can. If you want to put who's inspired by. And then the deck image link. Make sure that it has a .jpeg, a .png, a .webp, or a .png in it. Just something that actually proves that it's an image. Right. And then when we click on submit, it will send it into, I'm not gonna actually submit it. Right, but when you click on submit, it will send it into this Tbot suggestions channel. Which, here's an example, like this one was Quio, this one was The Life Could Be Dreamed that just got submitted by Boyas. So it sent the post, right? It sent the post after they filled out whatever they filled out, like, and Tbot will automatically vote, okay? And basically what this is upvotes and downvotes. Now if the deck gets upvote, if the deck has a good amount of upvotes over downvotes, then I'll probably add it. Unless if I feel like the deck just doesn't really fit Tbot, or it could be improved, me personally, but otherwise, if it has good upvotes over downvotes, then it'll be approved like this one. When your deck is approved, it'll get a white question mark, it'll get a white check mark, okay? It'll get the green check mark. If it's declined, it'll get the red X. And there's a couple reasons why your deck could not be added. It's because, well, the deck could be terrible. We've gotten a couple of just like bad deck suggestions before. It could be that we found a better version of your deck like we did here. Like, you found a better version of Pvzh's deck. I think we've done that before. If that, yeah, it's like it about anyways. We found a better version of his deck, so I said we would add that version once he gets added to SSPCH. But otherwise, the deck guidelines and everything, they all in the deck add command. Like, you have to make sure that your deck fits these requirements before submitting. Like, yes, that your deck fits those requirements before submitting, and then we do explain a little bit of the formatting here. But do explain a little bit of the formatting there. But as for that, that is how you submit your deck. After you've filled everything out, you just click submit. But I'm not going to submit anything yet. Yeah, I could submit it, then quickly delete just to show that it works. Alright, let's do that, okay? Submit it. Okay. And then it will say your suggestion's been sent. And then you click on the Discord link, alright? So you can defend your deck. But that is how that works, okay? So let me delete this post, please. Let me delete this post quickly. Okay, there you go. Huh. But anyways, once you click the Discord link, you join the Discord, and if you are a new member, you come here and you click this button and you verify there, okay? You'll go to the verification channel and you'll click verify here, and then you'll be verified. And then from there, you can go into your deck post and start seeing what's submitted, look at the feedback that's been provided to you. And talk about your deck, defend your deck, explain why it should be edited into Tbot. Okay? Let's see here. So now that I've explained everything about decks, like, we can move over to the next one, which is cards. So let me just say this before we start. Tbot has more than just decks. Like, Tbot has more than just decks. Another thing that Tbot has is it's card commands. It has information about every single card in the game. So if you wanted to look up the information about Zombot, like, you do @Tbot and then Zombot. That will just give you all of the card information about Zombot. If you didn't know a specific card, then you could do still 2 options. Let me find them. I'm still working through the help commands though for these cards, but we do have some of them here. Like we have all the beastly cards done. I think there's only a couple of them that are missing, but we do have all the beastly cards done. So we do @Tbot beastly cards. And that would already come back every single beastly card, right? Every single beastly card. If you want to look through them. But if you want to look through every single beastly card, you gotta do it that way. It's weird. I had to fix Skullclinger was supposed to go back to Medical F, which doesn't. So I'll have to look into that. But anyways, Tbot has every single card for Pvzh healers. If you don't know what the card is, you might be able to look through it depending on the class it is, okay? Depending on what the class it is. I don't have a single class added into here just yet. But if you want to look at all the cards, it's for specific class, you could do it that way. But the way that I'm gonna recommend it for now until I add every single class is just use the card search command, right? And the way card search command works, it's the same as text search. You just type in letters of a card. It should come back to you with the letters. So as you can see, there's a lot of card names that have bot in it, so have the letters BOT in it. So we'll respond to all of those. And that's about it. It took surprisingly shorter than the decks, of course it did, because the card information is not much to explain about it. Okay? But that is how the card information works. So you just do @Tbot and then the name of the card. Right, name the card. For example, let's say we wanted to look at Zombot Stomp. Now you can do @Tbot Zombot Stomp. Now, we of course do @Tbot Zombot Stomp also because Tbot doesn't care about spacing. Right, Tbot doesn't care about spacing anymore. Which, in the older tutorial of Tbot cared about spacing a lot, no spaces. Right, but now we've modified commands. So Tbot no one cares about the spacing here. Put as many spaces as you want, okay? And then the next one I've explained is ELO. ELO. Yeah, so let me go into the Papa Silver for ELOs. This one So this is the pop of silver cube for yellow, but anyways, it works now. So here, if you do at Tbot, so I need to probably explain what ELO is first. So ELO is basically like competitive PvP. If you want to fight a friend, you could fight them, and then it'll pull. We do prefer to have like best of threes. Yeah, best of threes. So, which means you play 5 games, and you have to win at least 3 games before reporting it. So, we do prefer like a best of 5, like best of 5. So you play 3 games. If you win all 3 games, then you can report it. It's like 3-2 that works. 3-1 works. I think, yeah, 3-1 works. No, 3-1 would mean 3-1 would mean you played more than one. Alright, so 3-1 is 4 games. 3-2 is 5. So 3-1. You can board a 3-1 game. But anyways. But the point is, you keep going until you win 3 games, right? So you could lose 2 games and then come back with 3. You could lose the 4th game and then win the next 3, right? So basically in a best of 5, you play until you have 3 wins, right? And then you can do at Tbot ELO report, which is how you report a game. So you're gonna grab player 1's Discord ID. Don't report against bots. So I'm gonna grab somebody's random ID from here. So I'm gonna grab Div's ID. Team up, forget it. Just change chat ID again. How did you know that? But anyways, oh yeah, that's how I knew that. 12-18. But anyways. Say like matchups used or something. So bad. But anyways, so Tbot ELO, right? You're gonna grab the user ID 1. Alright, so that's the first user ID. I'm not gonna submit it because we'll mess up. And actually report a game. I don't want to do that. It's 2. And then you're gonna put the second person's ID. Okay, so you copy the first player's ID. Then you put this score. Then you copy the second player's ID. Then you put their score. And you're gonna put the deck used. So the winners, you have to board the winners. Right, so you have to board the winners. So we're gonna say that player 1 won with NC Swarm. Right, NC Swarm. And then they fought Smash Gogs. Like, you have to board the decks that won. And then we have to do. I'm not gonna say that we played Smash Gogs. That player 1 played Smash Gogs. And then the opponent played NC Swarm. Because I'm not too good at thinking. So then the next 3 games they won. So let's just say we played GK aggro, yeah, and we fought Smash Mop. I don't know, random stuff that I'm coming up with. And then they played ZMAC Pylo, which lost to GK aggro. I'm just coming up with random games too. Don't have me at the comments saying this will never happen, okay? I'm just coming up with random decks, okay? And then lastly, they did GS A-Beans shown up against NT Plant Control, right? Okay. And then when you click submit, it'll actually report the game. And do I have to check mark it? Well, I can report you. I can report it here because the game. Oh, go through. I can make it so it doesn't go through though. Okay, make it so it doesn't go through like that. Okay. Because it'll ping the person to a spawner's not here, right? So Div or whoever your opponent was that lost, gotta have check mark here. once they give the thumbs up, it'll report the game, okay? It'll report the game once they give the thumbs up, okay? It'll report the game once they give the thumbs up. It'll report the game after they give the thumbs up, and it would send the matchup here into the EO records channel, okay? That's how that would work, okay? So then that's how that would work. It would send the matchup to the EO records, and that would give both. That would give the winner some points, and that would make the loser lose points. So, to see how many points you have, everybody starts off with 1,000. If you're a new player, you start off with 1,000 points. But to check your ELO, you would do @Tbot ELO, and then you would grab your user ID. Okay, you would grab your user ID. Which, there you go. I have 1,000 points because I haven't played a single game below. Okay, I haven't played a single game below. But you can also check the points and stuff other players that way, right? See how many points low tier Pvzh player has, right? Just by simply doing that. Mako has 957 points. If you want to see who has the most points, you can check the leaderboard. People were playing against bots before, but I fixed that, so you can't afford against bots anymore, okay? After I reset ELO, which I'm not too entirely sure when I'm gonna do that. But after I reset ELO, there'll be no bots in the leaderboard, okay? Okay. And in order to play ELO, you have to be in the ELO server. But yeah, there's one way to get the ELO. There's actually two ways to get the ELO server. So if you do @Tbot about, right? I think that's the ELO server link. Yeah. Go to the Tbot about command, and then at the bottom it says ELO server, okay? Oh. Okay, does the 20 invite link even work still? I just stop. That's so weird. Oh, my internet. Oh no, my internet. I think this one does. Please show this. Hold up. Stop sharing for a second. No, it's so weird. Tbot just randomly on offline now doing a Tbot tutorial. That's funny. Tbot just randomly goes offline doing the Tbot tutorial. That's hilarious. Okay. That is hilarious, okay? I gotta admit, that is funny. Okay. That's funny. Tbot just goes offline randomly doing a Tbot tutorial. Anyways, you do @Tbot 20s. Oh, it's something's about the 20 commands. Oh, okay. Something's up with the 20 commands. I'm gonna have to look into that. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. Okay, I'll look into that. I'll look into that. But you need a link to the ELO server. Should be able to do @Tbot 20s. And then once I fix it, you'll be able to do @Tbot 20s. I'll fix it right after this video, okay? Fix it right after this video, but anyways, type @Tbot 20s. It'll come back to you with ELO server and a bunch of the 20 invite servers, okay? And that is where you can find an invite to the ELO server, but you can only report games there. You can only report ELO games there to ELO. You can only report games in ELO, okay? can't pull up games in ELO. It has to be, you have to be in the ELO server in order to play ELO. Right? You have to be in the ELO server. But otherwise, it's be good to play ELO if you on the ELO server. Next batch of things we've explained is the fun commands, the fun commands. So Tbot has quite a bit of fun commands besides for no, just the stuff they brought it out. Tbot has able. I misspelled it. Tbot has able. Right. If you want to ask Tbot a question, you can. Alright, so let's say, will I win my next game of Pvzh? It says it's very doubtful though I'll win my next game of Pvzh. Okay? This you can keep on just going asking it questions. Will I win the 20? Right. Why win the 20? Without a doubt, I guess I'm winning the tournament. But anyways, Tbot is able. But Tbot also is Hangman, so yeah, so we want to test yourself. You can play a game of Pvzh Hangman. And Hangman comes back with Hangman has a couple of things in it, so it has every single card in Pvzh Heroes. It has every single card in Pvzh Heroes. But like stuff like King and because King has Zombie King in it. So he just moves to Zombie point. We put it as just King. But Tbot also has the decks. Like Tbot also has decks. Some decks inside of in Hangman, so it could be a deck. So let's try to guess. Let's just guess B. I guess B is not in there. I have the answer, but I'm not gonna look at it. Okay. Let's try to guess an A. There is an A in it. Okay. It also could be popular stream boys. Okay. People like Fime Up. It could be Tryhard. I'm not in it. I think Happy Shroom's in it. I'm not too entirely sure if Happy Shroom's in it. I'm gonna try guessing an HU. Nope. Okay, so you keep going until it's like Hangman. I'm gonna try putting an O here. There's no O. Try putting a Y. There's no Y. Try putting a T. There's no T. Try putting a V. It's not gonna be V though. Okay, so once you get to this point where it shows the full body, you're basically done. No matter whether you guess a correct or not, you're done. Okay? You're done. Well, let's give up T. Like, it was Missile Madness. Okay? It was Missile Madness, okay? That's what it was. It was ZMX. What is ZMX Super House? Missile Madness, okay? It was Missile Madness. That is what it was. So, Tbot has Hangman. If you want to quiz yourself and see if you know everything about Pvzh, which I highly doubt anybody knows everything about Pvzh, but if you do, you can play a couple rounds of Tbot Hangman, see how much you're able to guess. And then we do have memes. Tbot does have a meme command, but not too many people use it. Like, don't look. I mean, you could use it, but anyways. It gives you a random Pvz meme, which this is a banana meme. This is a Fime Up banana meme, right? And basically, it's a random. Basically, just have us random memes. When did that one not come? Oh, okay, that one did come up. Like, it doesn't use some of these are Pvz H. Some of them are just Pvz in general, right? If I had a Nick for every time the post party is positive, like of 2 Nick was, which is not, but it's a weird happen choice. Yeah. So it's just a bunch of random memes. It's just a bunch of random Pvz memes that I found online. That's all it is. We do have random decks. Like we do have random decks. So if you do @Tbot random, you can fill out a form to get a random deck. So I'm gonna put the hero here. So we're gonna put Spadao. And we get a random Spadao deck. That's a terrible random deck. Let's try putting just put Green Shadow. Like, you can also put GS. And you can put the hero initials, so look. GS deck. I mean, it's not too bad. There's a list of decks out there. Right, WK. You can do ZMAC. And then if you don't want any heroes, like if you just want to be completely random, you can do NA. And that'll just give you a completely random deck. It doesn't matter what hero. Like it will just be completely random. Like if you want a random plant deck, you can type plants. And that'll give you just a random plant deck. If you want a random zombie deck, type in zombies. And that would give you a random zombie deck. Okay? Alright, so we've explained random. There was one last thing. That kind of involves being in Tbot server. Oh yeah, by the way, any commands that you guys just type that on the command, they just get sent to you. And I'll occasionally pin them if I feel like that's an additional alias or command that I could add. But last little fun thing that I'll explain is we do have this interesting command that's called zombie leap, right? And the interesting thing about zombie leap is it's just the leap card. It's just the leap ability, okay? It's playing the leap ability. And if you were able to get Zombot, like if you're able to get Zombot, then you'll be able to get yourself the Zombot wall, okay? You'll get yourself the Zombot wall. And if you get Trickster, there is a Trickster wall, but nobody has gotten Trickster. Like, because it's a 1 out of like it's only that much of a chance, so it's really hard to get these. So if you grind long enough, you might be able to get the Zombot 1000 wall. Like this guy did. Like Buggy did. Buggy got the Zombot 1000 wall. Maker got the Zombot 1000 wall. So if you grind long enough on the zombie leap, you might be able to do it, okay? This guy got Zombot. I think this guy, no, he wasn't the first one to get Zombot. The first guy to get Zombot was this person, back here. Like, Shredasti was the first person to get Zombot wall, okay? And then Axel, right? And then Buggy, and then just recently, no, it wasn't recently, but Maker got it a while ago. Okay? So once you get Zombot, you get the Zombot wall. Once you get the Trickster wall, I think I named like Trick Botting or something weird. Like, I think I named it Trick Botting. Like, I think I named it Trick Botting, which is just completely random. I think I named it Trick Botting. But once you get Trickster, you'll be able to get this Trick Botting wall, right? Which nobody has. Nobody has the Trick Botting wall. Nobody has the Trick Botting wall. And if somebody does get it, you'll get that wall, okay? I don't think anybody's gonna get the Trickster wall. I don't think anybody's gonna get it because it is a 1 out of 500. Yeah, so how much? Okay, 2%. Let's see. That is a 0.017. Like, it's that much percentage. I don't think anybody is going to get the trickster wall, okay? I don't know how people have gotten Zombot. Right? I don't know how people got Zombot. That's that much percent chance. I don't know how people get Zombot. How people have gotten Zombot before, but it's very weird to get Zombot, okay? It's very weird to get Zombot. If you do get interdimensional zombie, interdimensional zombie, it uses its ability instead of leaping into a 2-cost. Like, you could get a 2-cost from it, but IDZ also can leap into 3-cost because I made it so like it would use its ability, right? So if you do get interdimensional zombie, it could leap into a 3-cost. Right? It could leap into a 3-cost. Okay. I think we explained everything from command. Yeah. I think we explained everything from the fun section. Now this is kind of like the ending, you know? We explain how to invite the bot, so how do you invite Tbot to your servers? Well, okay, here's the thing about inviting Tbot to servers. It's not that I don't like people inviting Tbot to their voice servers, but it's just like, why would you invite to your voice server? When you can use the bot in DMs, like, you can just use the bot in DMs. Like, you can use the bot in DMs. Okay, so if you're gonna invite the bot to personal server, you probably don't need to, because you can just use the bot in DMs. Like, just use the bot in DMs. The bot works perfectly fine in DMs. Okay. So, if you want to invite your Tbot to personal servers, I recommend not doing that because it's just you and the bot. It's just you and the bot. You can do that in the DMs, okay? You could do that in the DMs. It's just you and the bot. You can do that in the DMs, okay? Another thing that people really it's about is people really complain about apparently them spamming the bot when they're on the bot spam channel. So if you feel the urge to like not spam, but you're on a bot spam channel, you can use Tbot DMs, okay? If you feel the urge to spam, but not in bot spam for some reason, you can spam in bot spam. Well, most Discord servers don't care if you spam in bot spam. It has spam in the name for some reason, but they don't care if you spam it in a channel called bot commands. They typically don't care, okay? They typically don't care, but for some reason, if you feel the urge not to spam in a channel that has bot spam or bot commands in it, just use the bot's DMs, okay? You can use the bot's DMs for any command that you want. You can use the bot's DMs, okay? You can use the bot's DMs for any command, okay? Any command, even Hangman, okay? You can use the bot's DMs for anything. Okay, so you can use the bot's DMs for anything. You don't need to invite your own personal server. I do not recommend inviting that own personal server. Okay? Because it's just you and the bot. Okay? You can do that and then you can do that in the DMs. Alright. So please, if you can, do not invite Tbot to your personal servers. It just spams and it just increases the number of servers which Tbot has. Which is unreliable at this point. Right? Because I feel like majority of these, right? Majority of these servers, though, they have to be from people's personal servers. But I think the majority of those from people's personal servers, right? So please, if you have Tbot on personal server, it's just you and Tbot. You can kick Tbot and use Tbot's DMs, okay? You can just use Tbot's DMs. You kick him from personal server, well, okay, and just use Tbot's DMs, okay? But anyways, it just makes the number feel less and less realistic as we go by, okay? But if you need to invite Tbot, you can do a Tbot about. That will give you an invite link, and then you click invite me. and you click your server. Like you can click continue. Me just put I'm gonna put one of my sources. You click continue, and then you'll give it all these poems it needs, and you'll click authorize. Alright, and then I'll be added. Okay. The other way you can get an invite link is from clicking on the Tbot app and then going to add app. Like, those both go off the same invite link. So if you, no matter how you want to do it, you'll find a Tbot link there. Okay. Now, next up. Okay, so Tbot's profile picture is Swabbie. It's Swabbie's profile picture. Okay, it's Swabbie. Tbot has a bunch of Swabbie profile pictures, like, and we have found over the years that we have gotten plenty of Tbot. We've gotten plenty of Swabbie profile pictures, but if you guys want to submit a piece of Swabbie art and potentially get it suggested into Tbot, if you want to submit Swabbie art to Tbot, you should preferably, yeah, you can do it in my server, okay? You'll go to the art channel, and then you post the picture of your Swabbie art. Okay? You post the picture of your Swabbie art. And then I'll consider be like, okay, could this be a Tbot profile picture? Most of the time, I'll be like, yeah, this could be a Tbot profile picture. Just because majority of the time, it looks good. Majority of the time, the work looks good for people. And then once I've accepted your profile picture, I'll go into this thread actually. Yeah, it's a thread inside of Tbot announcements. So this thread inside of Tbot announcements, it's called Tbot PFPs. Shows every single Tbot profile picture that we've ever made for Tbot. Like, and then I'll give you guys credit, of course. Lumpy was a good artist. I miss him, man. I miss Lumpy. Lumpy made a lot of good Tbot profile pictures. Okay. Lumpy made the President Swabbie one. Lumpy made Captain America Swabbie. Lumpy made Superman Swabbie. Lumpy made Green Arrow Swabbie. Man, what did Lumpy make? Like, Lumpy made Reverse Flash Swabbie. I think I had Shmo do the original Flash Swabbie. Yeah, Shmo did the original Flash Swabbie. Which Shmo's art is fine now. Shmo's art is fine, but I do admit to preferring Lumpy's art over Shmo's. Lumpy's art just looks better to me, right? Lumpy's art just looks way good. And it looks way realistic. Like, this was Zoom Swabbie. This is Tbot's going for pictures. This one right now, which is the summer one, right? The summer one. We do have the Gwen Swabbie. Like, what if Swabbie stole Christmas, guys? What if Swabbie stole Christmas? Because that would be Swabbie if he stole Christmas. Okay, he would be the Grinch. Wait, and this was just random St. Patrick's Day, which I'm not way too sure if that's just Leprechaun. I'm not way too sure if that's just Leprechaun, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Anyways. This one was Space Swabbie. That's one Shmo made. I think I made that just for yeah. And then this was Bane Swabbie. This one was Mr. Pvzh Swabbie. The newest Tbot profile pictures are Sasagoas. I don't know how to say the name at all. Or Sasagoas and Flower. Okay. Flower. These are the two newest Tbot art certified. But of course, if you want to submit your own Swabbie art, you can join the Discord, which the Discord server is found in the About Me section, right? You can join the Discord server. You can verify yourself. Then you'll go down here to the art channel, which is inside the list category. And you'll be able to submit your Swabbie art. And if I accept it, then it will go up here into Tbot profile pictures thread. And you'll get credit and everything, okay? And I might add it one of these days. I might put it as Tbot section profile picture one of these days. I think I'm doing the Mr. Freeze one in the winter because Mr. Freeze is it's sort of winter themed. Um, right now I got the summer Swabbie going because it's summertime. Occasionally I'll put like these superhero ones on there just like whenever. The Grinch one is more Christmas themed. Yeah, the Grinch one is like the summertime. I put the Grinch profile picture on during December. Um, but these like superhero ones, I just put them on randomly, if I feel like it. I do use this one occasionally during the winter, but I put an Tbot corn banner just because it looks the best as a banner out of the other ones. It just looks the best. So far, I haven't seen any other ones look better and actually display the extra Swabbie there better than the frozen Swabbie there. Okay. But otherwise, it just depends. Like, if it's winter, I'll probably use Mr. Freeze. If it's St. Patrick's Day, I'll use the St. Patrick's Lobby. This one, where's the one at? This one's for Veterans Day. This one's for 4th of July. And, like, other days that involve fireworks. I think this one's only on Halloween. Yeah, I think this one's only on Halloween. I might put it on the whole month of October. I think I sometimes I put it on the whole month of October. It's a Halloween sub you have to. This one's spring, which I definitely don't put this on for the whole entirety of spring. Spring's a long season, so I definitely don't put it on for the whole entirety of spring. Okay. And then keys. There's also the only other thing Tbot has that you could contribute to, besides for decks, besides for profile pictures. You could contribute to his status. So this one was done by one big clerk. Using Cosmic Beam because I saw Vietnamese players play it. So a Vietnamese player was winning it. So it's just a random Pvzh thing usually. It has to be random to Pvzh, or it has to be random to Pvzh, or funny, or something just funny. Right. And the way you can submit that is just through these suggestions here. Right. You can just submit them to random status editions, like. And every once in a while I'll look through here, I'll be like, okay, that looks good, we'll add it in as a new status. If it gets check marked, then it's most likely been added, okay? If it gets an X, it's not being added, okay? And a quick way to check all of the every single one that has been added. You can click on pins, then you jump to the pin message, okay? And then that will give you the source bin, which has every single status laid out, right? Has every single status laid out. But besides that, you can contribute to that. You can contribute to the statuses. You can contribute to the decks, like. You can contribute to Tbot's profile pictures. Another way you could contribute to Tbot, which you don't really have to because Tbot's on a premium server, but if you want to donate to Tbot, you could do it on here. You could donate to Tbot on here. The only person who's donated to Tbot so far is Krypton. Thank you, Krypton. Thank you. Krypton decided to give Tbot a coconut milk cappuccino coffee. They gave us like $5 for the coffee, that was really nice, no? I appreciate anybody who donates. Compton's been the only one so far, but I appreciate anybody who donates. You don't have to donate, but it's just a way to pay for Tbot's premium, which keeps the bot online. It keeps the bot online 24/7. Back when I had Tbot on a free server, we'd run into a lot of weight limits. I was like, yeah, do I really want to pay for premium? But eventually found a place so it's only like $12 a month. Yeah, it's like not $12 a month. It's $12 a year. $12 a year. Okay, it's $12 a year. I'll figure out some way to make $12 a year. If you want to donate, you can. If you want to donate, you can. Alright, so you can donate to Tbot if you want. I'm not gonna like constantly ask you guys to donate, but you want to buy Tbot coffee, you can. It'll help towards future Tbot costs. It'll help towards the premium yearly bill. Okay. So I guess there's 4 ways you could contribute to Tbot. You could contribute to Tbot by trying to add your own deck into Tbot, or with the deck add command. You could give your own, you could suggest your own Tbot profile in the art channel. You could submit a random status edition by the random status edition channel, or you could donate to Tbot, which isn't a requirement. It's not required to do. I won't ask anybody to. I don't ask people to donate to Tbot, and I won't ask people a lot of the times to donate Tbot. Okay, you don't have to. I feel like we've explained everything that we've. Oh yeah, we can explain how to import a Tbot bug. So if you find out one of the commands just doesn't work, or there's something up with one of the commands, like we found out with the 20th channel today during this recording actually. You can do @tbot bug reports. Right? Do @tbot bug report, and then you'll fill out this form. We'll do we'll put our own command that didn't work during the stream. Let's put 20 command not sending. Right. 20 command not sending. And then it will report the bug to me. Tbot will report the bug personally to me, okay? It will show your username, it will show bug report, and then 20 command not sending. Okay, that's how you can report a bug. If you figure out something's wrong with Tbot or XQYZ command is not working, just use bug report, okay? Because Tbot personally DM that to me, and it'll put your username and bug report, okay? Put your username. If you want to give feedback on Tbot, you should be able to just DM me about it if you want to give feedback. Because maybe you want to suggest something that's not a deck. So if that's the case, then just DM me personally. Just DM me personally. Just DM me personally, right? And then we'll get that sorted. We'll get that arranged. Like, okay, would this be a viable, good thing to add to Tbot? Like Happy Shroom. He DM'd me about adding the wheel command into Tbot. So Happy Shroom's the one who asked me to add the wheel command. And then I think TCH was the one who told me to add all the playing cards, all of the card commands to Tbot. That way it gives you card info. That was TCH. Yeah, that was TCH who did that. And Happy Shroom was the one who gave us the wheel command idea. So if you have like a simple idea that you think could improve Tbot, DM it to me, and I'll probably think about adding it. And I'll think about adding it for a bit, and then I'll actually go into Tbot's code and add it later. And every single time we change Tbot or we add a new thing, it does get announced to Tbot announcements, okay? It does get added to your Tbot announcements. Right, so we just recently had one of the biggest updates to Tbot, right? We changed the wheel command just to one command. Right. We changed deck search to include a form, right? Oh, I have like this. I should have moved that part. Okay, good. There you go. Okay. We changed the deck search command. We changed the April command. We changed the ELO commands. We changed the Lamb deck commands. We changed the Bowie command. And then since we modified the command, spacing works in Tbot, okay? I'm just gonna make this video an hour again, okay? Okay, we're gonna stop an hour, okay? But yeah, we made sure that spacing and everything else works all good, okay? I think we've explained everything possible that we could explain about Tbot, okay? I think we explained everything possible that we could explain about Tbot. There's nothing else left. But I wrote everything out on a whiteboard back here. Now I can make sure I covered everything, okay? I wrote everything on a whiteboard, okay? I can make sure everything got covered right. But besides for that, there's nothing else. Peace. Just be an updated Tbot tutorial. We'll see you guys next time. Peace. That was Tbot.